if you had a bathroom that you want to remodel, it's older, that what could you run into, what issues. I'm going to take videos every day to bring you along with me to show you the whole process of this bathroom remodel. Okay, day one of this project. So today we're going to be doing a full bathroom remodel here. Everything is going down to the studs. You more than likely have a mortar base here, really old shower pan. Might be lead, I'm not sure. Looks like concrete. You can see this is well worn out here, all original stuff, so pretty old. So this is just the first day on the project. I'm going to be protecting everything in here. Zip walls, the whole shebang. So stay tuned for some more videos. Okay guys, day two. Yesterday I came in. I am working by myself so far on this project. Demoed out most of the bathroom. Shower base was just solid concrete, and that thing was probably 500 pounds. I broke it up into pieces, took it out. Got most of the insulation out, just got the one section over there. All the drywall's down, tile, everything. So just ripping out the floor right now. This is a mortar based floor. Thing is, these older houses, you can see, take a look at that. They only have 1/2 inch plywood here. So I really need to rip out this whole subfloor, put down a new subfloor. I mean, you can see over here, look at this. This is, I could go right through this. That's how bad it is. So whole floor's got to come out. I got to redo it. Add framing mirrors where I need to, and go from there. Okay, I figure I'll show you guys what's going on here. So I got everything demoed out, vacuumed. Got your old 1/2 inch subfloors here. This side doesn't look too bad over here, from like this seam over, but over here is shot. I mean, I can go through that. It's just horrible. So I can show you that, you know, waterproofing is essential, especially the first, you know, foot outside the shower. That's going to get wet. Now this is old. It's 30-40 years old, but you know, if it was waterproof, you know, with today's standards, this would never happen. So I have to rip out, at least from this seam, all this out. I might rip this side out, I'm not sure. Over here is pretty good, not horrible, because I will be going over this with 3/4 inch plywood. But if I can, I might rip out the whole subfloor, put down 3/4 inch subfloor, then put 1/2 inch underlayment on top of that, so this thing's rock solid. Then probably pour a level, because we're going to be doing a herringbone floor here. So you know, it's got to be flat. Very critical to be flat when the herringbone. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to continue on here. Figured to show you guys what it looks like, so you can see, you know, if you had a bathroom that you want to remodel, it's older, that what could you run into, what issues. Now that said, actually the studs, the shower aren't all that bad. There's a little bit of mold down there, but nothing bad at all really. Studs are solid. So I'm just going to spray that with some mold spray to kill that. And the studs are fine, so I'll probably leave them there more than likely, and just, you know, redo the subfloor and go from there. Okay, here we are at day 3. Yesterday I was able to finish off all the demo completely, ripped out the mortar bed, and in this situation the floor was so bad, I mean so bad, I can literally go through the whole section in the shower, and the rest of the floor was just spongy and dry rotted out as well. So we opted to rip out the entire subfloor, and in these older homes they only use 1/2 inch plywood, which is not up to today's standard. Your minimum is 5/8, and really most of the time you're going to be having 3/4 inch subfloor. So I ripped out the whole thing. The only issue is we don't have a joist over there, so I have to put blocking along this edge. Same thing over here, put some blocking and then put a joist where I can. All the mechanicals in the way. Right now is in a rough in for the drain for the shower and the toilet. We're doing a really fancy shower head here. It's going to get recessed in the ceiling, so I have to reframe some of the joists here on the ceiling. So that's where we're at right now. Getting mechanicals done between today and tomorrow. If I have time, I'll be working on the substrate with the joists if I get in here, if the plumber's not here. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. Stay tuned. I'm gonna take videos every day to bring you along with me to show you the whole process of this bathroom remodel. Okay, here we are back on site. I started doing some blocking here to support the ends of the floor there where there is none. The electrical is done. We got a 4-game box here, basically 4 switches, 2 recessed lights, exhaust fan, and we have power for this really fancy rain head. I got a box over here for the outlet over there. Plumbing work is done. All that's done. Valve, everything is good to go with that. So I'm just going to continue on adding blocking where I can. Now this is a difficult situation for me to get in there. I have to use a palm there and all that to get this thing to work. But I want to make it work, make it solid, and go from there. So I had blocking over there. Do on the perimeter where I can as well, just some block on between the joists for nailers for the plywood. Same thing on this edge. That's the most important edges over here. So that's where I'm at. We're on day 4 right now with this bathroom. Stay tuned. I'm going to keep on making clips every day if I can, so I can show you the process and what the time frame is on a bathroom like this or something similar, you know, when you're interested. Thanks. Okay, here we are back on site. Electrical is done. 4-game box here. Recessed lights. The client does want another one here though, so we're going to have the electrician come back for that. Exhaust fans in. Light above over there for the vanity mirror. And we got a power up here for this really nice fancy rain shower head. So I'm just continue on with the block in here. Basically what I'm doing is I got joist hangers, if you can see back in there. I'm able to reach in there, using the proper structural grade screws and then nails where I can't get the screws, proper nails as well. And so everything's completely supported. You can see on this side here, using these ledger screws. These are actually made for decks. You can see that. Dark here. This gray screw here. So I have 2 of those in there instead of putting like 3 or 4 nails, and that holds it better. I'll show you what I'm using here. See these screws here. That's the screw. So that's heavy duty stuff. Put 2 of those in there, and that's why it's fastened on this side to that joist. So that thing is rock solid, not going anywhere. In the areas I can't do it, like for this one here, I only get toenail it, so I just toenail it that way. And I got 2 of those fasteners over there. And the areas I can get the joist hangers, like against this joist back here, that's where I'm going to be putting them. And then I'm putting those basically like bolts, big screws on this side to tie everything in rock solid. So that's where I'm at. Today is day 5, so I will continue on. Not sure if I can work all day here or not, but I'll do what I can. Go from there. Figure I'd get everyone an update here before I continue on. So I got the whole perimeter blocked in. 95% of it is not over there. Not worried about that one section, but you know, it's a very short span, so that should be okay for the plywood. Everywhere else I got joists with joist hangers, glued with proper structural grade screws where needed, and then nailed. Also the big bolt type screws there made for decks where I can, around this whole side, around there, especially where you walk in, all blocked up. Joist hangers, this bad boy solid, and around here there's going to be a wall going here. I'm going to have a pretty thick subfloor, so it's only going to hit into the blocking here about 1/4 inch, so I'm not going to worry about going anymore. Got some here, got some there. Use some long screws if I have to, but otherwise be held by the plywood with screws. But anyway, all that's going around here, so you can see. So I've done this. It really is difficult to do this. It's hard to get into these bays and reach in, but I made it happen. So everything is rock solid. If you can see, joist hanger back there with proper fasteners made for that. Everything is completely supported here. So no worries about this at all. We're ready for plywood, so I'm just clean up all the joists, top it, and make sure there's no debris, and start prepping for the plywood. Okay, here we are back on site. All the framing is done where necessary, all the blocking around the whole perimeter here, joists where I could do it. Everything is rock solid, ready to go. I was able to do this on Friday. This piece was extremely difficult to get in, and I did make one mistake on my measurements, but I made it work. Holes aren't perfect, but they're good. I'm having another layer on this anyway, so it really doesn't matter too much. It was very difficult to get in. Basically, I had to put a block on here, tie a piece of rope, kind of lower it down, because I have the toilet, drain, the supply, and the vent here to do. And then as far as the shower drain, I'm just going to drill that right now. I have my measurements written down on the bottom plates here. That way I could drill in the hole. That's exactly where we want to be. But anyway, one sheet's down, put another sheet over here, about 3/4. Once those are both down, I'll put a layer of 1/2 inch over the whole thing. It's going to be rock solid. So that's where I'm at right now. Today is day 6, so I'm going to continue on. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are back, day 7. Subfloor is completely redone, 1/2 inch underlayment on top of that. Subfloor is 3/4 inch tongue and groove, and like I said, 1/2 inch plywood on top of that as well. Everything fastened down with proper fasteners, not drywall screws. I was able to frame out this wall here. Basically, I centered it as close as I could with that vent pipe there. The niche is going to be here, so it's roughly centered there. I added a bunch of 2x4s here, and that's just for anchoring the shower doors. Drilled out the hole for the drain, and everything is fastened to the ceiling. Everything is nailed in properly, nice and strong. So today I'm going to continue on. I got a frame out for the medicine cabinet and for the recessed rain head. So I'm going to continue on with that and go from there. So day 7, this is where we're at. Okay, day 8. Everything is pretty much framed out. I framed out this real custom area here. I had to cut a ceiling joist to do that. So basically I'm recessing the rain shower head here. Really custom type stuff. So that's all framed in, ready to go. Everything is centered. Framed in this area. This is actually open already. So this is going to be a small niche here. Well, not really small, but a little niche area here. Storage for the people. I'm just going to tile the back of this section here. And I laid out and framed out for the recessed mirror right there. So today I'm going to keep on going and go from there. So day 8, I'm going to continue on. Okay, day 9, back on site. So electrician had to come back. Client wanted another recessed light, so we put one right there. Let's see. Everything is insulated in. R15 insulation on the exterior wall over here. Everything's good with that. Attic's all insulated, all good to go here. Have to put a little bit over there, but otherwise we're pretty good. This space I just left out for now. So I put the elbow for the exhaust fan going to the attic. So that's it. Everything is insulated. I did my fire blocking foam. All the penetrations going through the top and bottom plates, as you can see there. Around there I have insulation, so that's good. Around this wires here, see, everything is basically it's a fire blocking spray foam. So all those are in there. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to check the floor. I'm pretty sure that it needs a leveler. So I'm going to check and see what we got here, see how much bags I probably will need. So that's my plan right now. I'm going to go from there. So day 9. I'm going to continue on tomorrow. As long as everything goes as planned, I'll be hanging up the drywall. So here we go. Okay, here we are, day 10. Yesterday I came in, poured the leveler, got everything prepped for that. Definitely takes some time with the prep work and dry time, but it's all poured. Today I'm going to take out the dams and basically I'm going to start hanging the drywall. So I got everything laid out. I still have to put an elbow on that exhaust fan, put a piece of insulation there, Customer's gonna have the toilet paper holder sitting over here, so I'm gonna put some block in the wall just so we have something to grab. Solid, not that we have to, but it doesn't hurt while it's open. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and we continue on. So day 10, drywall is going up. There you go.